Welcome back. You guys are now tuned into another episode on another Tuesday of Sweatpants and Stretch-Marks. If you're not already, please follow us on all social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now TikTok and Cash App. At SPSM _podcast and no underscore on Cash App, you know, because we be buying drinks and stuff. How y'all doing, ladies?
Good.
That was like a...
Don't be rolling your eyes at me.
You know, when everybody asks you at work, how's everybody doing? Good.
Wonderful.
Right.
Everything's great.
Great.
Okay. Y'all want to introduce yourself, ladies? Tell them who y'all be.
It's good.
I guess I'll just go since, excuse me, I almost went to hell just a second ago. This is Jazzy. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram.
At least you know where you going.
I do. I'm going there. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cash App at Just Jazzy. That's JUSTJAZZA.
She's still trying to come back, y'all.
Yeah. Got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
So what is that place called?
Hell?
No, you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. What is that place
I'm
called?
not in purgatory. I don't have to worry about purgatory. They're gonna skip that shit and go right to no.
You're going to hell.
But hell doesn't exist, so it's okay. Keep going.
All right. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
This is Shayna. You can follow me both on IG and Twitter at Shayna_Candy. That's SHAYNA_KANDII.
And those of you who already been following us, y'all know where to find me. But you really don't
Not
have
on
to.
Twitter.
You don't have to follow me because I don't be talking about
You wasn't on
shit.
Twitter this week at all, huh?
No.
You didn't step in. You didn't.
No. I didn't. I'd be busy. But y'all can find me. Y'all don't really got to follow me because there's nothing exciting there. But it's Shay_Yvette. That's SHAI_YVETTE. That's on IG and Twitter on Thursdays.
This is Alex. You can find me on Twitter and IG at AlleyDay1. That is ALEYDAY1. My pants a little snug, so I'm having to breathe in increments. So, we are supposed to have a versus coming up. I'm over here like this. You know, like when you have a contraction and you try to breathe through it, but your stomach too tight. One of them. So we supposed to have a versus on the 4th of July, right? Mm-hmm. I think we're supposed to have one. So just a preview of that.
Who is it? Who is
They're
it?
gonna find out.
Okay.
Wait, what? I don't know about it.
I'm ready for my close-up.
Did you?
Oh, shit.
Because y'all know I'm like one of the only ones in my family that can't sing. So I got the whole lip sync,
Oh, you already
facial
got the whole
expression
performance, everything.
down. Okay. If my mama ever need me to step in,
got
girl.
Like, do you want me to just go up there?
You gonna be in the back and you want me to do this? Okay.
Girl,
okay.
yes. I'll be up there on my Milli Vanilli shit. What? Blow y'all out the water. Y'all be like, that girl can sing.
You like, make sure this shit don't skip.
Please make sure this shit don't cut off. I'm gonna start talking to shit. All right, y'all. That sound good, huh? Hey.
No, that's when you take the mic and put it out to them. Like, oh, y'all don't know this?
We gonna work around this shit. Fuck that. Told y'all. You gotta improvise.
Yes, absolutely.
So how y'all feeling, ladies? How was y'all week?
It was great. It's
Weekend.
It's almost holiday.
Well, week, because I haven't seen you in a week.
Yeah.
We're home to some kids.
Oh, okay. Sounds boring. but-
Right?
And I had to work.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that got real dry.
That's it.
Nobody did anything fun?
No.
I did. I hung out with the guys from Views from the 7. Shout out to them again, because if you guys haven't listened already, we had them on the show last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And we went to Mr. Jeremy's topic party.
Mm-hmm. How was that?
It was a great fucking time. Like,
Okay.
it was a really, really good time. I mean, I haven't seen so many people out like that in a while. So, you know, we all been kind of inside somewhat.
Not me.
Well, yeah. Well, y'all know I'm a homebody.
I know.
So I don't really get out like that. So for me, I had a fucking blast. It was so fun. Yep.
My husband's birthday was this week, so I've been
It looked bomb, by the way. On your
yes,
pictures,
you
seeing you on
did.
Snapchat, trying to,
Yeah.
you know, he was doing a little something. I was like, okay, friend.
It's a catfish. No, we had a from Thursday to this morning. I have been nonstop, but he's happy.
Yeah.
And he's also a homebody. I'm a homebody, and we are good for like the rest of the year. We was outside.
Yeah, I seen. You was at Sultan's. Huh?
I was outside.
I see. Oh, she out on Sunday too. Okay.
Yeah,
So you really, for the rest of the year, you guys are good?
probably.
Because I feel like it sparked something else inside of me. Like, I want to get the fuck out. Like, I had so much
She
fun
said she
to
finna
where
be on her
I-
key
I-
sweat. She
we-
wanna go outside.
we-
Right.
Yes, I want to get
We go
out.
outside. Like if somebody puts on something small in somebody's house, or we'll go to a bar. Like we have our little local bars, but that was a lot. It was a lot. And I was hugging people I haven't seen in a long time. And I saw some stuff. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty
okay.
cool. But
Did you have a COVID scare when you went home? Did you feel like you
no,
got COVID?
mm-mm.
No? Because you
I
know
don't
how
think so.
sometimes well, just me personally, I'll be like, oh, no, I probably got COVID now. Because I've
But
been...
Well, I'm 100%
did
vaccinated. I'm fully vaccinated.
Well,
I
because
did,
I make those
fully
phone calls and
right.
know that fully vaccinated people
And they
can still get it
yeah.
too. Like, I don't know.
I can see how it spread though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
easily.
see how it spread.
I
And
think
was like,
I think they kind of shut it off on us. I think right now they trying to open up the economy, and now they're not
I
putting
don't
the
think
little
so.
germs on us like that
No,
no
because
more.
my baby can't go to football practice until next week.
And when it started getting cooler
Really?
after summertime,
Yeah, he couldn't go back.
Watch.
They
It's gonna be-
called, the assistant principal called yesterday at 7:00 at night.
Yeah, because I know we
Really?
just so when Jaden tried out for cheer, that was just in May. We had to do COVID tests. We had to do and then sign COVID waiver forms. I get that it hadn't opened back up yet. Everything is still uncertain as far as with the school and everything. We just did the shit. They turned around. They said, "Oh, well, that was for tryouts
Yep.
and for
For the team
intramurals."
now.
So now, since they made the team, they have to do. We need another COVID. I said, y'all gonna have to use the same test we already had. She fully vaccinated. I'll send y'all the card, but I gotta redo all this shit all over
Yeah.
again. They
Are
want
they-
another physical. I
After-
said
Another
After
physical.
After June 1st.
she just did one in May. I said, can't
Yeah.
y'all use the shit y'all already got on
No,
file?
They said they said after June 1st because that's when the state opened back up officially. So anything prior to June 1st, even if you got a physical May 31st, you have to go back.
So now I gotta have my mama do these
Wow.
physical papers again.
That's what I was just asking.
That's
Like the
wild.
insurance, how does that work? But you gotta work around. Okay.
I'm not doing that shit. And I'm not gonna be in no doctor's office or in no clinic again.
Right.
Like, nah, I ain't got time for that.
They got
I better
the-
use that same shit. I'm like, well, I can ask when whoever get it back in on July 7th in the office, see if they can pull those. Yeah, because use them again. Shit. And it just take too long. I ain't got a printer at home. I gotta print these files out. You know, shit that I can just download and sign my. It's just too much. You inconvenience me now.
Right.
I've already gave y'all ass almost $1,000. So go ahead and open this up so they can cheer at these motherfucking games because I want my money worth.
Yeah.
Today.
I want to in the stands like, hey,
With
go.
your shirt
I
on.
done- Shirts. Bitch, I'm getting me a
Hoodies.
sweatsuit and everything. They got me fucked up. I got to listen to these motherfucking cheers. I got to take my lunch break late to go drop her off at practice and shit. No, y'all going to give me a season and I want to be at all the games.
Period.
Do they accept the rapid test? Because you know they selling those in Walmart now too.
I don't
for
know, but
20.
she took the she still had the test and the waiver she was able to send me, so I
Oh,
sent that
okay.
back to her. But all the other shit, she's like, you don't have the stuff in your phone. I'm like, nah, I deleted that shit, and I threw away the papers that I had because I'm like, okay, I don't need this anymore because they told us you don't need them anymore. Normally, I keep everything.
I think it was a school district's thing where they was like,
Well, they got me fucked up.
Goofy.
I went to see Fast 9 last night though. It was good, but somebody kind of ruined it for me. They like, this shit's stupid. It's unrealistic. Look at those tires. Those are
It's
Those are
unrealistic.
it
slick.
was unrealistic, but it's a good.
It was a good
always
movie.
unrealistic.
He's
It's a
like,
good movie.
how they driving? These are supercharged cars. You know, I don't understand what any of this shit means, but the shit looked dope as a
It was
motherfucker.
some unrealistic shit, but
It was hella shit,
but
wasn't
the
it?
storyline.
Your face.
The
storyline was so
I'm
good.
confused
All of it has
because
been fake forever.
the whole everything,
The whole series.
has been.
I
fake.
think it really fucked with him because he is into whole cars
Oh,
and racing
okay.
and shit. So to have these
So he should've
supercharged
he-
cars or whatever
He
it
should have
was
his car club.
It's the 9th movie. You
in the
didn't
dirt, he was like in the jungle. He was like, how the fuck is that even I was like, he was like, and every time some crazy shit happened, he just look over and I'm like, I like it.
The storyline was fucking amazing.
It was.
They did a good job.
I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed it, and I don't really like action movies like that, but I enjoyed it. He went to sleep, so.
So apparently it was a dud for him.
Dud. Like
No, he's about I need to go see it again.
Why?
Because he fell asleep.
You don't pull it up on the fire stick.
I need to go see
He done
it.
killed it. And the movie's too expensive to go to sleep in there.
How about I bought a large popcorn and a large fucking fruit punch?
$22.
$17.75.
Wow.
I said
Hell
for
no.
what?
For popcorn, that's wild.
And we didn't even eat the fucking popcorn. I feel like I should have brought that shit home and force fed his ass for 2 days because he asked for it. The chicken fingers was nasty. I paid $12 for some chicken fingers and 6 fries.
You really bought food?
I
in
was
there?
hungry. I hadn't eaten. I was braiding like from the time I got up.
Okay.
So I needed to eat something, and I wasn't finna just eat fucking popcorn because it be getting stuck in my teeth, and I ain't have none of
should've
my
got some
little
nachos.
things.
Nachos always.
He had
always
nachos, but
surviving.
the cheese get
Yes.
cold too fast.
What
It was
kind
just all fucked up.
Y'all was at a regular Regal, or y'all went to one of the?
We went to Cannery,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
and
So
it was
they wasn't
fucking
bringing
cold
no
in
food.
there.
Was it a lot of people in there? Because I haven't been to the movies.
What
in
was
a
lights out at the
long time.
cannery the other day?
Lights were out the cannery the other day.
I don't know where they.
Yeah.
I don't drive that way.
I'm pretty sure the lights was out. It was dark as hell.
Well, there goes that.
I don't go over there.
I don't drive that way because I don't have no business over there. I be in the house.
And it was out.
Oh, I should have been in there and robbed the cage, boy. We'd have been good.
Well, what you need, baby?
Been on the front page of the motherfucking
Yeah.
newspaper.
You gotta go to the cannery and play Buffalo. That's where all the
That's
the
my
bitches
shit.
be
The
hitting
hell is
at.
Buffalo?
Buffalo. The vending machine.
I said it, and I'm like, that makes it
So that's
no
what
better.
happened when you
You could be
win.
walking past in a motherfucker. I'll be like, that's a sign. I'm supposed to put $5 in there.
in the airport, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Buffalo.
She know I
Heard
plays
of it.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. And then it starts stampeding across.
And they changed the wilds and they're like, and then it changed.
Quit making these sound effects.
That's what they do.
And it sounds like that for real, too.
And then it changed to the more buffaloes, and then they be like, and then the coins start falling. They be like, then they start singing and shit, and then they be giving you all this money. And then if you want to stop singing, you just press the button so it stop and just give you all your money, and then you keep playing.
But have you ever noticed, like, when you do be playing those machines and you turn the music off, it feel
not
like you start
fun no more.
losing?
No, not
feel
for
like,
me.
I always feel like I'm.
It's something about it.
Yeah, like
not
I think
fun.
it's a mental thing for me.
You
I
gotta
think
you gotta
all the
manifest
sounds-
that you about to.
Yeah. What you be doing, rubbing machine?
Hell yeah! I'd be like, come on, rubbing across the screen. I got that shit from my mama. She'd be like, come on. Press the button and shit.
My mom had me in the casino doing that too, like
used to do
really rubbing
Yeah,
it. and
you rub across it and then you
that
press
shit
the
didn't
button.
work.
We used to do the keno for my mom, and she was not supposed to let us do that. When you go
We
to
used
the
to do that at the
restaurant, she gets
restaurants.
the
Mhm.
numbers. She never gave us.
We
no money
played
if she
the
won.
video keno, the Super Bowl. That shit used to hit.
When you was
I
a
don't know.
kid.
No, I was 8. Well, I was 18. I
So
was
you
still.
wasn't supposed to.
No,
Y'all going to
well,
jail.
in California, you can gamble it at 18 on the
On the
reservations.
reservations.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you sure can.
So
Forgot about
The
the
reservations.
reservations.
It's
I've
lit.
never even. I think I may have gambled once since I've lived in Vegas.
I think I'm like 1/8 Indian, so I should be able to gamble
Oh
for free,
my
huh?
goodness.
I'm just kidding. I had to think of a low percentage.
Thinking of it till she was like,
I had to think of a really, really low percentage because if I would have said like 3/4, then that's a lot, you know. But
You get a
because I got Indian in
know.
my
I
I got
family.
Indian.
but I ain't got
No.
that much.
I got it
I
lit.
don't gamble because I remember it was like my 22nd or 23rd birthday. I was at the casino and this man was like, "Here, gave me $500. Like, you roll this dice and whatever." And I rolled them shits right off the table. And I thought they were going to be like, "It's okay," but he was like, "No, you lost all my money." Like,
Why did he do that? He just thought that you
they're
was.
dumb.
I could see like 100.
No, he gave me five. He was trying to show out. He was
You
like,
ain't tip yourself $100?
"No," because I
Oh.
did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know him.
I was gonna say, I done been places.
He
He gave
was
me
trying
some
to
money,
show
put it in
out.
the machine. I'd be like, put this,
So let him show out.
Exactly.
this in the machine. I'd be like, I lost all of it.
Yes. You
They
ain't
be
tip
like that
yourself $100?
fast? Yes. They be like, here, all
That
right.
fast?
You
Yeah.
put a little bit in, you cash that shit out, you go to the machine, and you put most of it away, and then you
That
put
takes
$20
a
back in the
lot.
machine. That's okay.
Oh, we went on the machine. No, we was at a table.
Oh, well, I still
And
put
the
some
dice,
away.
the dice rolled off, and the people were just like, "Oh," and I'm stupid, so I'm like, "It's okay. Look, give me another shot." And they were like, "That's not how this
No.
works, ma'am."
This is
It
a
would've
one
been
hitter
this
quitter.
way.
It'd been only $200 on the table.
And it was my
I don't
birthday,
know
too,
what happened to the rest of that money, sir.
They lost it because you see me put that down there.
Somebody get this man his money.
Y'all
owe him and chips and shit. What? Oh shit! I done dropped my damn.
I ain't know. I ain't know.
That's okay. We gonna
Next
teach you
time,
something today.
I've been to tip the hell out of. What?
It's not meant for me.
Wear some long sleeves, slide that shit right up. I gotta pee all the time anyway.
But you know what? Them casinos has the best cameras ever in the
Absolutely.
fucking world.
Oh yeah,
They
gonna
can
find
zoom
you.
in on your phone, everything.
They can
Well, they
see
can
you
mind their
slipping it
fucking
into your purse.
They,
That
they
little-
need to mind their business.
I'm be looking down like this the whole time. They mind their fucking business. He didn't need it. He was finna lose the money anyway. Instead of him losing $500, he only lost $2 at the table. The other $3
That
was an
That damn
investment.
floor boss come over to your ass.
Right.
Excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute, ma'am? Unhand me, sir, because I didn't even do nothing. John, tell him that you gave me the money. Shit, we get some motherfucking understanding around this.
Unhand me.
So I guess we'll get into this week's episode.
We are really not into the episode yet. Okay.
I know, right?
That's a good thing. That's a good sign.
thing. Yeah.
We was talking about music because of Alex and her verses that we don't know for sure is happening or not.
They should have one. It'll be good. Shit. I seen it.
How do you know it's true? It was on the internet.
I seen it.
Everything's true on the
I'll
internet.
be researching that shit.
Everything.
Everything.
Next time, Twitter, y'all investigate it before you let somebody post it. The fuck?
What's on y'all summer playlist?
Summer playlist?
Mm-hmm.
Love song.
Yeah.
That's it.
Some Tony Braxton?
Fuck you.
Y'all so crazy.
It was her face.
And then, go ahead.
Every year I have to play A. Marie's Why Don't We Fall in
Oh
Love.
my gosh. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. For me, that just feels like summer is here. Probably because of the video. Like, she's walking through there with her legs all out.
That is a
and,
summer song for sure.
and then Summertime, which I know that's basic as fuck, but I don't care. I still like it.
That's good.
Every year.
Every year. No, I'm trying to think. Like I don't think
have
it's
a
gonna be
summer
like for
playlist.
summer. Like I'm giving Giveon. He gets a lot of play, even though he's
love
congested.
Right now.
Love it.
I love
Getting
Giveon.
all the play.
I told
But
y'all
it's
about
not
him a long.
summer.
I told y'all how
I know.
wonderful he was a long
Like,
time ago.
Wonderful. But it's not summer. Like those songs always sound like mid-December. I don't care.
Yeah, they give you a feeling of like October.
Yeah,
for me,
definitely.
I don't know. I don't really have a summer playlist. I listen to the same
Same shit.
700 songs over and over and over, just in a loop. Like, I have been listening to Indigo a lot. I don't know why. I think like I missed that CD. But he got some shit on there. Chris Brown does on Indigo.
Like, it's if it wasn't like so many, but he
does
he starts
have some-
off
there-
that album.
Yes, there's
on fire.
some where like there's like 2 or 3. I'm like, this is dumb. But overall, like
that's a
I've
good
listened to that CD over and over for like the last week. I don't know why.
Well, y'all know me. I listen to old school. But
I need a baker.
no, but lately I've just been playing my Apple Music and I just put it on shuffle.
And just let it play.
And just let it play, especially when I'm braiding. So it'd be 4, 5, 6 hours. I'm just hearing. I literally go from the club to church,
Right.
to about to blow a nigga car up, to being in love. Like it's an emotional roller coaster, but it's good.
that would send me
And-
through so much.
So many emotions.
I
in
enjoy
one-
it.
Yeah,
In an hour.
I literally was enjoying it, and I rediscovered songs that I haven't listened to in
Right.
forever that I forget is on my phone. Like JoJo came on, "Baby It's You," and I played that song like 7 times back to back. And I know the person I was doing her hair. I know she was like, "Bitch, I can hear that shit," because the AirPods be loud. Because after I think I played the 3rd time, she looked back and she was like, "Are you listening to something?" I was like, like, bitch, mind your business. And Missy Elliott, Drip Demeanor. I've been playing that shit.
Yeah, because my
Out.
boyfriend was dancing to that
Nigga. It's this dude. Did I send it to y'all?
no.
on Instagram.
It's this Q. He a little young dude too.
Listen.
And
Hey.
he was strolling to this. And
Somebody's getting high.
she is.
His little fine. He don't have the cutest face.
He don't have the cutest face. It was the sex appeal.
Yes,
like the way he was moving. Like the song is nasty,
right?
And then it was just some about his movements. You know, I love when guys stroll, but it was like slow. And then when he do that little hit, I was like, "What?
There's somebody's son."
Girl, look at his little. Look at this boy.
I've been stalking a nigga ever since.
She said, "I'm about to add him."
Hey,
because my sister is on my Instagram, so it be Trinice that be following all these people.
And she the innocent one.
Yeah, she be like, "Did you see?" I'll be like, "Who is that?" She be like, "I added him on your page." I be like, "What the fuck?" It be all kind of shit. I be like, "I'm not following this person," and she be like, "Oh, I added them because I had seen this post." And I be like, "This girl." Like,
yeah. Like, let me do it on this phone.
Yeah, she all the time. Like, she logged in and everything. When she get new phones, she'll call me, "What's your password for Instagram?" Because I just I upgraded my phone and I need to get logged back in. She just like looking at everything.
Does she have social media?
No.
Oh, okay. So
she has Facebook, but it's she logged in on my mama account on her phone. She don't want her own shit. She just like to go be nosy for her entertainment, and she get off.
Okay, but you can't be adding people on my shit. You just scroll and go about your video.
All comedians, all kind of shit. Like people for hair. She be like, "Did you see this person?" I added them. I'll be like, "What?" It be like viral people and stuff like that. She don't add regular people because she's, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't have no summer playlist.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
I haven't
make one.
But I haven't listened to young shooters. I don't know none of their names. I just know the nigga with the bird call. What's his name? Pooh something.
Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, I like him.
That shit on summer, that's like gangbanging shit.
Don't gang members come out in summertime?
Nah, nigga, because they be dead.
No, they kind of come out and
when it's hot.
I don't know.
They come out to die.
Whatever my son be listening to. I kind of like it. I think it's cute.
Well, maybe our listeners can help us put together a summer playlist.
I think that would be a good idea.
That would be a good idea. Send us your songs.
And send us a rib plate, too, while you at it.
A rib plate?
We need some hot links.
The hot link needs to be on there for sure.
Ever good.
Yes. That's the only kind we accept. And burn it a little bit.
And don't put no sauce on it.
A little bit. A lot of bit.
Don't
put
no
sauce on it. Not like a whole lot.
Don't put no sauce on it.
No, don't put no sauce on it.
Don't put the sauce on them links when y'all send them.
Yeah, just don't put none on my ribs.
I don't want no sauce on my ribs or my hot links.
No, I want some on my hot links.
I want some on my hot links.
I don't.
I can do either or with ribs. I can do dry or sauce.
Ooh, don't put no sauce on my ribs.
It depends on the ribs.
I was gonna say if the ribs ain't that good, you gotta put the sauce on it.
But
got to
see it through, my boy.
Yeah, it depends.
I'm saying that like
if they're not seasoned right and they ain't that good, you gotta put some sauce on them.
Gotta put some barbecue.
But if they're done right, don't put no sauce on my shit. Just let me shout out to Freddie because he have like the best
unsauced ribs.
Yes, that I've ever had.
I just saw the lineup and it just made me giggle.
What's next, Fred?
We would be. I didn't even pay attention to that. Well, that kind of takes us into our next topic.
Who asked this shit?
I have no idea. What is it with women in brunch? And what is your favorite part?
Sharing
Since we're talking about food.
I like that. Usually when I go to brunch, the people I go with, everybody orders something different, and they're not opposed to sharing stuff on their plate. I'm sticking my fork in that. Let me bite that. You can have some of mine. I'm gonna put this plate in the middle. We just gonna share.
Let me taste this one.
Yeah, and everybody has like a nice palate. It's not like you going out with people who just want chicken fingers or people who don't want to try.
If you order some chicken fingers, we gonna all be looking at you like, what the fuck?
You can't come eat with us no more.
No, what are you even? Because we don't want none of that. I don't want no chicken fingers.
And the drunk people that are usually at brunch with their friends as well, they be so friendly. Yeah. Like everybody loves you at brunch.
I think that's the appeal. Like for women, like that's the one time in a week where they're expected to drink in the daytime, in the morning, and then while out and come home and take it out on the man. That's the whole joke now.
Or go to sleep.
We usually go to sleep.
Full sleep.
I was gonna say I'm definitely going to sleep because I get drunk and going to.
And especially if it's hot. But
and
that's the appeal. The appeal to me is like you get to. They're expecting it, but nobody knows what we be talking about. You know, we getting champagne for it. You taking shots at 10:00 in the morning.
Look, everybody is going after that champagne gun. I didn't see. I don't know how many
everybody
videos.
still didn't buy one. Damn,
I've seen a few.
I've seen a bunch of people.
It was there.
I think for me, the reason why I love it is because, like you said, it's daytime drinking. I'm old, so I don't want to go out super late no more. I want to have my drinks in the day, enjoy my friends, and then go home and go to sleep, because that's what champagne's gonna do to me. I'm gonna be tired before I leave.
And bacon is so good.
Yeah.
And the brunch menus be fire.
Yes.
That's
And
the
it's
other thing.
different. Like, no matter where you go, you can expect something different.
Yeah.
Like, you can expect, like, some of the same biscuits and gravy.
But
They're
it
gonna have
tastes
some
different.
bacon.
No, you
but
gonna get some chicken
they're
and waffles.
they always have their own twist to certain
Shrimp
things.
and
You know what I'm
grits.
saying? Like, what they had? Like, what, some brisket, something?
Was it brisket?
No,
It
we
was
were
something
having
else.
bar-
we had short
short
rib.
rib.
Empanadas.
Them was
That
so
shit was
Like,
fire.
who the fuck comes up with shit like that?
Oh
It was
my
fucking
God. Why are all
amazing.
4 of us thinking about them same damn empanadas?
Because it
They
was
were
good.
good.
And the coleslaw, it
Whatever
was like
shit,
pickled,
the
whatever
beans.
was in there. It was really good. And I don't eat beans, so if I ate the beans,
And I don't eat sour cream.
Oh, we had
and I still
a,
ate it.
remember we had that, it was a savory pancake that had like brie and apples. And
Yes,
shit. That shit was
I
so
like
fucking
that.
good.
That was good too.
and
didn't
I
eat
like
that.
getting
You didn't
dressed
like it?
up
I didn't eat it.
Oh, it was.
Remember you were
so-
trying to make me eat
That's
it. I
the
don't
part.
do
because
pancakes.
brunch screams
Yeah.
oversized pants, cute shirt, hat. I
Hats.
like shit like
Yep.
that.
flowy dress.
Flowy dress, cute sandals, or you can do a wedge or a heel or whatever. Some people can't walk in them, and after you get drunk, they might. I'm not wearing wedges. I'm just
my
saying.
next brunch, I definitely am trying to fall in somebody's
I
bush.
like wedges sometimes.
I want to be drunk like that.
Wear a clog. Don't wear no.
I actually bought some clogs over
I
the
like
weekend.
clogs.
I bought some really cute clogs, and I wore them to
Take a
the,
picture.
to
Let me
the
see
show.
them.
Yeah,
I
I
like
like to see
clogs.
those.
Yeah, like I love
That's
that
okay.
kind. You know what I'm
We'll
saying?
make
You
sure
get
you
dressed
pass out
up
somewhere.
with your
We'll make sure you
friends
pass out somewhere.
Yeah, I think
and
I'm
eat
gonna
some
fall
amazing food
Yeah.
and get drunk. Shit.
in- It'd be fucked
During
up
the day.
too.
Anytime you
And
get
then you
drunk
get
is
home
good
before
for me.
6.
The hell of
Yeah.
before 6.
Yeah.
And you can still go to work the next day.
Sometimes, depending on how old you are, because sometimes it's
I don't think I've made it to work after any brunch.
any.
No,
Damn.
the next day.
Oh, hell no, because that sleep be so good.
It really
Then
do.
you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a little munchies, then you be up watching shit. And
Because
then
you ate at 10.
Yeah, then you go back to sleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. No, I ain't gonna make it.
Y'all just
Yeah.
spent $500 and now everybody don't remember what was said. Drunk ass.
Drunk
And then
you
you
done
looking at
cried. You been in the bathroom
Wait.
running booties.
You
Like,
looking
never
at your
shit.
account like, what the fuck did I buy?
Wait,
Because we be rich when we go
We
to
got
brunch.
endless,
Why do
endless
we get
pockets.
rich like that?
Yes,
Like,
endless amount of money the whole time.
I don't know,
Like,
but
what?
whatever it
Nobody
is,
could just
Oh,
get
make
it.
sure he get a good tip. We just gonna split it. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, for the next day I always be feeling like, did I say something weird? Because
Like, there was a lot going on. It'd be like 12 different conversations.
You talking to
replay
strangers. You be really talking to strangers.
I do that
You
all
be
the
dancing
time.
with strangers
I
and
do that all
shit.
the time.
Owners.
I make so many friends on Instagram and everything like that, and then I'm like, who is this person coming up and down my timeline? Who the fuck is this? And I'm realizing there's some girl I told her I loved her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You done got invited
That's why
to
we like
new
brunch.
brunches.
yeah,
That's
brunch
why
is
we
fun.
like it.
Do y'all think day parties have like the same appeal
I
as
think
brunch?
day parties are
It just
brunch.
Yeah.
sort of. I think the difference with the brunch and the day parties is brunch is usually full of women, and day parties kind of cross over sometimes where you have like a mixture.
It's definitely
and I'm
gonna
not
be
saying
men
that
and
it's not
women,
fun to. I don't normally want to party with dudes in the daytime. You know what I mean? Like it kind of kills the vibe a little bit when it's a bunch of women in the daytime. Daytime. I'm just for myself daytime drinking or whatever, just hanging out. I just feel like
okay.
it's a different environment when it's dudes. You know what I'm saying? You're a little bit looser when you're in the daytime. At night, you're a little more reserved. You might be a little more classy when you're around dudes, not during the day. And that's just my own preference.
I'm never classy. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I would prefer to have, if I'm at a day party, I would prefer to be all women, not like a co-ed.
You know, the only thing that I've noticed the difference of day parties, with the exception of food, sometimes there's not food there, is the alcohol. So at brunch, you're drinking mimosas, Bloody Marys. You may have a little vodka. You might have, something like that. But a day party, it's Hennessy at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, no.
And it is tequila. And that's the only big difference I see. But the crowds are the same. Everybody dressed the same.
Yeah.
All the dudes got short pants on.
Oh, that's true. All the dudes wear short shorts and short pants now. All of them.
And just so y'all know, we know what the fuck is going on. When y'all got your thigh meat and all that stuff hanging
Oh,
out.
I saw you. Yeah.
Yeah, over here thotting around.
Had his
Little
thighs
thought
out.
shorts.
Dotting and bopping.
Yeah.
Bopping
Geeking and
bopping
geeking.
Like, where you think you going? Hold on.
Excuse me, sir.
Get your ass back over
You got
here.
your knees all out now. Wait a minute.
Bitches
Yeah,
like these.
I think day parties. I think the women should dress like brunches and shit. Like for me, when I be going to day parties, like I look at like something more relaxed. Y'all know I always wear shorts though, and some heels or either cute open toe sandal or something. But it's crazy to me when I go to a day party and bitches is dressed like they at the nightclub. Club.
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, where the fuck are we?
And you know why they do that? Because there's men there. It changes like one, how you feel, the way that you dress. When you go to brunch, there may be a dude or two, it may be a gay dude, it's not as many men. So you're a little bit more relaxed because you're going to be in a company of just women. You're a little bit more natural, you're a little bit more free. The attitudes change when the opposite sex comes in. And when you're at a day party, the way that you dress is different. Like you said, the alcohol is different. The music is different. You know what I mean? Like everything, the vibe, everything is different because you're not out there just trying to hang out and enjoy yourself. You're out there trying to catch somebody's attention, trying to catch somebody's eye. It's just different.
That's true.
A day party is a nightclub with the sun out.
That's true. Brunch me, please.
Niggas be sweating their white suits and shit outside trying to be cute. Oh, no. Don't do that.
I seen some shit. I'm like, why? Where y'all going? Motherfuckers like they in Miami.
This is not Miami weather. They gonna pass out.
Shit, I thought one of the niggas was Mike Lowry and shit. I said, God damn.
No, he didn't have a shiny shirt.
Was it unbuttoned down to the belly?
Shit was flying and shit. I was like, where is the fan at? Okay.
He was in the Beyonce video.
Nigga was like, I like to look good. What? No.
Oh, I bet. Okay.
This is totally exaggerated, but I seen some shit at the little day party and I was just like, oh, where they going?
They must be going somewhere after this.
Must be going somewhere. Or they was somewhere before this. Cause it's a no for me.
That's what you get for talking shit.
That is what I get. Oh my God. My cheeks hurt. He had no suit on. He just had a shirt. And a shirt. I wanted to clarify that because I know y'all gonna be like, where the shiny suit at? It's not a shiny suit. It was just a shirt that gave me real Miami vibes. It was a few of them.
You should be like, what are you? You Cuban? No, I'm just kidding.
I know black. I know black. I know black.
I'm Cubano.
Black. I'm Dominican.
Y'all are stupid.
Y'all
gotta grow up.
And we can't breathe. Like,
you gotta grow up.
One day.
We gonna switch the gears a little bit.
May not be today, but one day.
Definitely not today.
Growed up.
Because I'm gonna cut up today. Now tomorrow might be all right. I'm just kidding. How do you feel about people that try to give your children advice?
Can somebody elaborate?
How do you feel about the people that try to give your kids advice? Like, there are only a select few people that I would even let close enough to have a personal conversation. The reason why I asked this is because
that's what I meant. Like, why?
Okay, so today I was at work, and a young guy comes in there. He's like 24. He had a DV case, right? He comes in there, and the girl that he's with was the victim in the case. You know what I mean? We can't disclose that information or whatever, but you can see the reports. So he comes in, the girl comes in with him, and the baby's so little. The baby is a new baby, right? And something happened when he comes up to the window to bring his paperwork, and she catches an attitude. I don't know what happened. I don't know what he said, what happened, but she caught an attitude, so she walks out the door. He in the middle of handling his business. And so he turns around and he looks at her and he was like, like, what's the matter? What's wrong? And she was like, leave me the fuck alone. So I had to reel him back in, like, you're not in the position. This is a grown man, you know what I mean? But he's really young, and you can see, like, the devastation on his face. So, I was just trying to tell him I can't give you legal advice or anything like that. But with the charge that you got, you can't entertain that right now. Just let it go. Because he looked like he wanted to chase her, like to see what was wrong. And I'm like, you're not in the right position. You got something over your head right now. You can't be doing that. And I was just trying to tell him, like, little things. Like, usually when you're in situations like this, it's going to feel like everybody is trying to pull the worst out of you, because if you react they know that it's a possibility that you're going to be in trouble.
Right.
So with me giving this advice to him, this is somebody else's child, even though he's an adult. It made me pose this question, like, if your child is out of line or does something out of line, or does something and one of your friends or a family member sees them, how do you feel about certain people giving them advice, whether it's on life, whether it's about that particular situation, whether it's about anything? Like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like the advice should solely come from you, or do you trust the people that are around your kids to check them, like, hey, you probably shouldn't be doing that? Like, how do you feel about that?
I know, especially with the circle that I have with around me right now, I feel comfortable with any of you ladies, and a few more outside of my circle, who have a conversation, even a private conversation with Jaden. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we know that either we can't. Sometimes children don't receive it when it's coming from us.
Yes,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. We could be saying the same exact thing. Delivery could be different. Tone is a big one, and just sometimes we don't know how to react as a listener. We go into parent mode or disciplinarian mode. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's better received by another party, or they're more open to sharing certain things. So the other person may have a better outlook or understanding of how to deal with the child in this situation. Right. Sometimes kids on the outside, you may not have a personal relationship with somebody, but I know for me, if I see, a young man or a young woman out there, I'm like, hey, like, come on, man, like, this ain't what you should be doing. I can't tell you what to do, but maybe try this or do this. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been through things. Yes. They're starting out in life, and a lot of these kids, because that's what they are, they're babies still. They don't know no better. Right.
And I was at work, but I don't know if it was the parent in me. I don't know if it was a person who has seen shit that made I felt obliged, like, to tell him, like, no, don't do this. Because after he filled out his paperwork, he went back to his seat and he came back and he was like, he stood there for a minute, and I talked to him a little bit more. He stayed and he listened. He didn't turn his face up. He didn't do anything. He put his head down and he just listened. But a piece of me in that situation was like, just say something to him, because there's no telling what his emotions. The baby was so little,
because
and I'm
when you're young, you think, especially when we have a kid by somebody, this is it. I'm gonna build a family. I gotta make this work, right? So one mistake or one incident
can ruin your life.
Is a snowball effect.
Yeah.
So then all of this other
turn 18, like, you're a kid one day and literally the very next day you can go to prison.
This can stop him from getting jobs, from getting being able to be put in certain positions, all of that from one mistake. You know what I'm saying? And who's to say what happened and why they were called? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, and then you have the nerve to be here with me, and then you still started shit. And a motherfucker will help you build nothing, but also help you lose every fucking thing.
Absolutely.
And a lot of these kids, they don't think.
And he, as to society, to my job, to everybody else around, he's an adult. Right. You know what I mean? He's an adult. But the way that he reacted, the way that he looked, the case happened like in September, right? So it's 9 months later. Now you got this baby. Now you don't know what's going on at home. Things could have felt smooth, like been better or whatever. Y'all may have been having little arguments or what have you. Now I'm in court, and now the reality of what happened is really, like, I'm really looking at that, and you got the nerve to act a fool or do something. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I'm looking at somebody's child. This is somebody's child. Everybody else is going to say, this is a grown man. He made his choices. He did. But sometimes, even at my older age, older than him, I still react like in the blink of an eye and have to check myself. Like, you didn't have to do all of that. So for somebody that young, with tender emotions, with a baby, and then you know what I mean? A
lot of these young girls who are fucking hot-headed,
and they antagonists,
and they are, and not saying that it's ever okay for a man to put their hands on a woman. Right. So don't get me wrong when I say this, but you can also not put your hands on a man or anybody for that matter, and don't expect to suffer some type of repercussions. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because everybody don't think the same way.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hit no man because I don't want no man hitting me. I'm not gonna hit you because I don't want you to hit me.
Yeah.
Right.
But if I hit you, I'm expecting to get hit back. So we finna fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I see it all the time. These young girls that, oh, fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna do this. Go get your sister. Bitch, you got me fucked up.
I'm telling you.
And when you in that moment,
she was pushing a stroller. It's a lobby full of people. And she said
don't be
out
hearing.
loud, I'm behind glass. I can hear it. That's how loud she was. It's a lobby full of people. You got a stroller.
you have to.
Do you think that somebody should have? I mean, if the tables were turning and you were on the outside, you weren't. Would you have given her advice too? Like, this is not the place, or just don't, you know?
Sometimes those people, you got to be very
You have to
careful
be
with people that are
careful.
loud like that,
Yeah.
because then they get loud with you.
No,
you
I
want to
get that.
react.
I'm just wondering, like, does
if
she
I was
deserve
the
that
other-
same grace?
Yes.
Does she deserve the same grace of having someone tell her, like, not her? It doesn't have to be her, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
like,
If it
Or
was
somebody
the
else,
other way around,
absolutely.
Yeah, if I did not see, if I wasn't privy to know what he was about to go through,
Right.
it would have been different. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes you could reach a woman more, as a woman, you could reach a woman more than you could reach a man. If the tables were turned and I didn't know what he was about to go through, and
Right.
maybe had I not seen his facial expression when it happened, yeah, I could talk to her. However,
That
the
wasn't
fact,
the case.
in that situation, the fact that you are bold enough to act like this in this place in front of all these people, no, you ain't.
She probably finna go to jail too. She
You ain't
finna go to
on
jail
that
soon.
type. And you
I just wait for you to say something.
Be
You
stalemate.
never disappoint, my nigga. Like, you really don't.
I'm just saying, if she in there being loud
It's
like
gonna
that,
just-
like
Yeah,
It
that's
said
why
it
you
so.
went
She probably going to jail
That's why you talking
too.
to
yeah, she finna go to jail. I mean, I don't know. I think in situations like that, I would absolutely want someone to say something to my child.
Right.
Sometimes it's not, with our children, like you said, Shay, it's not the message, it's the messenger. So who
they
gives that
trust.
message to them? And, we can be overbearing as parents sometimes. We want to protect them
Absolutely.
from everything. So we don't want to allow them to do anything that's going to jeopardize their future or hurt them. Like we want to block all of that. And sometimes kids are hard-headed. There are exact, like, I know mine, or they're probably, and granted, we all have good kids.
We do.
But I know that they will probably have their share of little things or whatever. And if they didn't feel comfortable with me, I would want them to know that I have a designated group of friends, not just anybody. Like, I don't want you just reaching out
Right.
to anybody for advice. But I think that they know, like, who they would be able to approach and who they could talk to and say something, and it would be in confidence, and they know they're not weird.
Yep.
Because that's the
That's
main
a huge thing.
Because I don't want them to be building up a bond with somebody, because a friend can be totally different in front of you,
Absolutely.
and then behind closed doors be a
luring your
fucking
baby.
creep.
Yeah.
And the other thing with that, not even just advice, at least for myself, if somebody that I know, that I trust, it don't even have to be, like, there are family members that I don't see that often, but I do trust, not all of their asses, but some of them. If I'm not there, if it's not advice, you see my kid about to act a fool, snatch their ass up.
Yes.
You
No,
know what I mean?
absolutely.
Put them in the
Yeah.
car. I'll come get them, whatever. If you see my child out there getting ready to fight, getting ready to act a fool, something that you know that I would not approve of, snatch their ass up. I would much rather you snatch them and I deal with that piece of it versus you being there and watching it happen and then telling me about it later.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Now, let me add this. There's some of y'all out there that don't even get in y'all own kids' ass or snatch their ass up when they need to be snatched up. Do not come running to me trying to tell me anything about mine when I can't do the same with yours.
Yeah.
If I catch your kid out there showing their ass and I say, hey, this what they, and you not doing nothing about it, I'm not coming telling you nothing else. I'm not getting in the middle of that. I'm not doing none of that. But if you don't for one fucking second coming to me and trying to check my kid
Right.
or say nothing about my kid, because I'm gonna tell you, go parent yours, and I'm gonna whoop mine ass though. But I'm not gonna let them know. Thank you.
Thank you.
But don't. You need to go whoop your kid ass and don't tell me nothing about.
And I think that we know. I think we know also, like,
Yeah.
we know the people that are around
Absolutely.
us. So we know who we could be like, hey, your baby was out here doing this, and that. I told him I was gonna tell you because
I'm telling.
I'm gonna let the child know. I'm telling your mom.
Exactly.
I'm
and they be so
know.
mad. I be like, do your mama, even if I see them somewhere, be like, do your mama know you up here?
Yeah.
They be like, yeah, but okay, because I'm gonna ask her and I'll show her a text message. I seen your baby. Oh yeah, they up there with their okay. I told them I was gonna tell you to.
And I even have friends that don't have kids that I would trust to snatch my kids up. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, not even advice. They're not going to just call me. You going to be, you know what I mean? Here.
Get your ass in the car.
Somebody needs to talk to you. Here, this is what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you know, if it's something that I can't get there, don't call me after the fact. That's my whole thing. If they gonna show their ass out there and you're gonna watch it, I'm not saying that you are obligated to grab them or say anything. You're not. But if you're going to watch some bullshit happen and then call me later, keep that phone call, because at that point you didn't do me any justice.
There.
Yeah, you didn't do me any
I'm gonna
justice.
be mad at you now. I'm gonna be upset with you.
I've even been in situations where the kids may be at Adventure Dome or and we know how crazy sometimes it can get.
Right.
People that I really don't know like that, but know of them, can't get to their kid. Come on, get in the car with me, because like, hey, I got your kid. You know what I'm saying? You can meet me. Oh, thank you so much. I was on my way. That's okay. Like, that's the type of person I am, and I would hope that, like you say, extend the same grace to mine. If if it's some shit going on, like, cause you know me, make sure mine good, cause I'm not gonna let mine be out there on no bullshit. Just like I know you know who parents ain't privy to certain things or going for certain shit.
People know their kids. They be trying to play like they don't. You might not know every single detail.
Absolutely.
But if somebody comes to you, if somebody comes to you and says your baby was out here fighting, your baby started some shit, and you're like, no, my kid would never do that. But they've been in
start no shit. But they've been in 13 fucking incidents.
Yes,
with
the
somebody.
last 5 places they went, they've been into a fight. If your child is always in the center of some bullshit, chances are this is how your kid really is. There are people who will pretend that they don't know what their kids are like.
Now, I feel like if your kid is always in some bullshit, it's because you always be in some bullshit.
Same, absolutely.
Because because
the apple don't fall far.
Okay.
I just can't even get it out. But I'm just
It's like, cause
I can't get it out because, and that's what I'm saying.
That's
though,
how
like
ridiculous it is.
you know, I know my kids are not perfect by no means. I know they are not. But I know that I can trust them enough to where I can say, I know that I can release them into the world and that they know how to conduct themselves.
Absolutely.
And I don't keep them so clamped down to where, once they get away from us, they want to act wild and crazy and all that. They're teenagers, so They gonna try some shit, of course, because we all did. I know I did.
I know
absolutely.
I did.
So I expect it, but I know I'm for certain, and the reason why I'm so certain is because I've had a lot of people come back and say, "Oh, your son is so mannerable. Your daughter is she's so good, and this and that," and they spoke and they know how to handle themselves, and that comes from your parenting.
Absolutely.
So.
We all said absolutely at the same time. I'm like,
no, because it's some kids out there.
Shit,
it is some kids out there that that you be like
rude as a motherfucker.
There are certain people that I've been
like that.
Not even that.
I'm a whole
adult.
Why are you speaking like that?
But
you're not my homie.
There are certain people that I have been around, that I've been to their house. I stay the night with. I've gone on trips with them. I would never leave my kids with. I would never even let my kids come around. I'm gonna be honest. I would never, because I'm like.
And then the thing is like every city is small within the Black community. Yeah. Every city is, but Las Vegas is very small. So it's like, even if I don't talk to you on a daily basis or even often, or if I don't even talk to you at all, my kids know your kids.
Yes. The kids all know each other.
Oh
they
all
not
even 6 degrees of separation.
We could be somewhere and they be like, "Oh, that's." I'm like, "How you know him?" Oh, from Instagram.
Yes.
TikTok.
Yes. And when something happens to one of the babies, all the babies be hurt. Because they all know each other.
It was kids texting me, texting Taylor, like, well, you was on this person page. And I'm like, how did they... People text me like, is that your baby? I'm like, yeah, it's good. Know her.
Right.
Know her. Tell me everything.
Right. So what you got to say?
The kids all fucking know each other.
What she do?
What she do? Baby Queenie be like, no, nothing. She's good. Oh, okay. Because I'm sure I'm going to ask. But mom have my whole face. She be like, "Mama, some lady said." I be like, "Who is she?" I don't know her. She was just like, "You Shannon, baby, huh?" I was like, "Oh Lord."
She has your whole face.
Whole face.
Yeah,
But she also know you can't go nowhere. But it was like that when I was growing up. My mom knew a lot of people. She was well known. I couldn't go nowhere. You daughter, huh? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, God damn. Like,
can't even enjoy
can't do
myself.
shit. But it helps. And it's also good with connections too. I'll be going out. Oh, you daughter. Oh, come here. You. Hey, all right. Hey. All right, y'all. Yeah, so oh, this is a good question. Since we're talking about kids, do you put age restrictions on your children's activities, or do you make decisions based on your feelings at the time?
That's also my question.
I kind of figured that.
Her questions always be very detailed.
Very detailed.
So, another situation. So, my baby is 12 and a half, and she wants her nose pierced. And before she got to this age, I was like, no, you can't get your nose pierced until this age. But now that she is 12, I'm like, maybe we could go at 13. You know, like, there are certain things that when she was little or before I even had kids, I'm like, oh, this is not going to be appropriate until it's this age.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do this until you're at this age. But as they grow, you see how mature they are, how mature they're not. I feel, at least for my kids, I'm like, okay, you know what? I might be able to let you do this at a younger age, or not even put an age on it at all. When I feel like you're ready, then we can go ahead and do this.
Yeah, I was guilty of that too. Oh, you can't do this until this age. Can't do that until this age. But as she started to get older, I'm like, oh, it's not so bad. You know, the nose piercing, I let her get it at 15, and she probably could have got it earlier. But being co-parents, I knew her dad wasn't gonna go for it, so it was like, I'm okay with it, but when he says then you could go, because I don't feel like arguing. I don't want him to do something that I'm totally against as well, so I try to extend that same courtesy. I'm like, if your dad says okay, then I'm fine with it, so we'll go with it. Even the nails, I felt she was ready. He said no, so she like, but you said yeah, but he said no. We have to be on one accord. I can't do that because if he do some shit that I already said no to you for, I'm gonna whoop your ass and I'm gonna whoop his ass. So no.
I think the same thing. Like, I never really put a restriction on it because it was put on me. Like, you can't get your belly button pierced till you're 18 and do this kind of stuff. And time has changed. Like, I took Taylor to get a tattoo before she was 18 because it's just like, you can get a job still. Like, it's not so hindering like we were. And I think times are just changing. Now, there are some things that I'm just like, no, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, it's just respect yourself a little more. And I know everybody else is doing it.
Right.
But no, you know, it's all situational though.
Yeah, I think it's very situational.
Yeah.
Because some kids just gonna go do it anyway. Not my kid, but they sell nose piercing guns on Shein.
Yeah, and there's a lot of kids. That's how they making their money. They either doing their friends or doing it themselves. Even like with tattoos, like, y'all know I love tattoos, but I was like telling Jayden, like, no, absolutely not. When you 18, yeah. Then my boyfriend was like, she can go at 17. I'm like, no, she can't. She like, Mom, why I can't go at 17? I'm like, 17 is next year. And I'm like, well, it's really not so bad.
Yeah.
Now I see some of these kids walking around
sleeved up
at 15 and 16. I'm not okay with that.
I seen a little girl with tattoos on her face. I'm like, she ain't even out of high school. Like,
well, see, that's the
I'm
thing.
not okay with that.
If they had the guidance, or the parent, if the parent was like, you know what, you really want a tattoo, let me go with you. I picked the placement. It was red. You know, my daughter's really fair. It's red. So you know what I mean? Had I been that parent that's like, no, she probably would have went to somebody.
She was going to do it anyway. That's the same
and
thing I did. And that's what.
And it, not even. And I'm thinking,
I got a tramp stamp. My very first tattoo. After and I'm like, I was looking at it. I was like, I need to cover this bullshit up.
It's so big.
But because my mama told me that I couldn't do it,
that's
left school and went and did it.
Yep. And I was also thinking about the piercing too. Like, I'd much rather you do it when I can help you care for it, so you don't go and you end up with some keloid, or you know, you just snuck and got the piercing done because
now your nipple falling off.
You know what I mean? Like, that was the other thing, because I got my belly button pierced at 18. It rejected. You know what I mean? Because I was grown. My mama wasn't like making sure it was taken care of or anything like that. So, you know, I've kind of loosened up a little bit, just because I base like the decisions that I make not on their age but on their personalities and like who they are as little individuals. Because the age just at this point just doesn't. It doesn't. And it doesn't apply like, to everyone. There are certain things I'm like,
You're not doing that.
And it's not even you're too young to do that. No, you're not ready. You know what I mean? It's more of a because when if I say you're too young, when they turn 18, you're gonna do it, or when you feel like you're of age, you're gonna do it. I just say you're not ready. Maybe let's have this conversation in a year.
Do you think that she's ready for it? Because I'm just picturing it, and my heart just started racing. I realize that I'm still stuck on a lot of that. The nose ring just freaks me out at 12, at 13.
Kalia's a big girl. She's a, you know what I mean? She's very
mature.
No, I know, but I'm just
The only thing that I'm
we don't want them to grow. We want them to still be babies forever because that's how we look at them.
I mean, I don't. That's a nose. Like 15.
No, the only thing that has me cautious about her doing it is because of the school that she goes to. She goes to a charter school, and I don't want her to go in as a 7th grader because of when her birthday falls. I don't want her to go in as a 7th grader with this nose ring, and people are judging her or talking crazy to her or looking at her crazy. That's the only thing that has me hesitant. If her birthday was later and she was 13 coming out of the 8th grade on her way into the 9th grade, however, then I would probably be a little more comfortable. It's not set in stone that at 13 you can do this because I'm sure her daddy is probably going to be like, absolutely not. I'm just saying that before, I would have been like, fuck no. But now that I know who she is and who she's growing to be, I'm like, this is a... Shane about her nose cuff. She put that shit right in. She was so excited. She loved it. And I was just like, I am projecting my whatever insecurities I've created onto her. Because there was this thing like when we were younger, when you're like, you can't do this until you're a certain age because it makes you look fast. And make you look grown. If you wear this nail color, if you get a tattoo, if you wear crop tops, it's going to make you more vulnerable to older men. Men are going to look at you that way, and that's not really the case. You could be fully clothed, and if they treat you, they're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I used to think that before I had kids, or when she was younger, like if I let her do this, the wrong individual is going to have their eyes on her. Now that she's growing up, I know that's not that true. She, you know what I mean? Like if there's a perv out there. They're gonna be that regardless. Anyways.
I believe in age restrictions because I feel like I when I was younger, it gave me something to look forward to. So it's like, okay, well, I know I can't openly date or whatever until this age. So I'm looking forward to turning 15, 16, whatever age my mom had set in place or whatever. And for me, that was a good experience for me. I don't know. Like, I'm not super crazy about, we're not super, super strict. But I do believe in having some boundaries as a parent. I can't think of anything that my child could pick at 15 or 16 to get tattooed on themselves for the rest of their lives that they couldn't wait to get in a few years if that's what they want to do.
I had a tattoo at 16.
Yeah, I mean, and my mom was lenient too. She let us get our tongues pierced, all that. She let us do what we wanted to do, and it didn't change anything. But for me, I feel like no, we let them get. My son got his ears pierced, and my daughter got her nose pierced last year when they turned 15. And then after that, it was like, oh, can we get a tattoo? No. You can't get a tattoo. You can get one when you turn 18 and when you can pay for it. I'm not paying for a tattoo, and I don't have to. I'm not obligated to.
Yeah.
And and I'm not going to. It ain't. But I think that it builds character, and it makes them see like, okay, well, things aren't just given to me. Right. It's not instant gratification. I can't just say, oh, I want that right now and then just go have it. Same thing goes with like social media. There was no Instagram. There was none of that for a long time. And our youngest ones, absolutely not. And it's not because of them. They're innocent. It's because of what's out there. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, like even when I post my kids, I never tag them on nothing. The people that know me, that are close to me, they know my kids' social media, but I'm not going to tag. I have I have all these followers, not a whole lot of followers, but enough. I have enough to where I don't want to, subject my kids to all of these other people and don't add my baby.
Don't not go follow my baby.
Don't go follow my baby.
I think that shit is weird. I don't have I have Jaden and my niece, and I have them on Instagram as friends. Other than that, I got your baby on Instagram. Outside of that, like cousins or kids of other friends on there. I don't want to be, especially on Facebook. I don't have no kids as friends on Facebook. I think that is fucking strange to be friends with people's kids.
Why do I want to see y'all do kid stuff? No.
And I'm cutting up on Instagram, but I don't know more because my daughter on there
with her nosy ass.
She's so fucking nosy.
But you can block her from your story.
I ain't got time for all that. That's why I was just gonna post shit. I ain't got time to be trying to block somebody, unblock
commenting.
Like let you post a picture. Okay, mama. Alex posted. Okay, bestie. Like I'll be like, girl, sit your ass. Damn.
And it's like she got a notification set or something because as soon as it posts, here she come.
But like that's her thing. She does Instagram. She's had an Instagram since she was like 9 or 10. Wow. She done had about 7 of them because she would forget the passwords. Yeah. But she has to keep her page private, so just know anybody can add her. And that's always been a rule. I'm like, don't be adding nobody you don't know, but that go out the window when it's kids. But I've talked to her so much, she knows. She's like, mama, this a fake page, so if their page is private, she won't add them. She's like, I know people can pretend as kids, so we've gone over certain things. So we've been fortunate enough to not have any incidents, and she's had, like I said, she's had social media ever since she's had a fucking cell phone pretty much. That she's a social butterfly. Because I didn't want her to sneak and do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's like me in a lot of ways, and I see it, and that's why I'm able to recognize and catch a lot of shit. Like, motherfucker, you think you slick? Like, no, we ain't doing. She be like looking at me like, how in the fuck? Because you think you smart, but I'm smarter than you, and you think like I thought when I was little, but I'm just a little bit smarter now because I'm old, and I'm not old, I'm seasoned. But you got me fucked up, and I'll beat your ass. So just don't even do it, and do it this way, and then we ain't gonna have no problems.
Do you think that the restriction promotes secrecy or sneakiness? Like, do you feel like because I pride myself in being able to have a nice relationship with my kids where I could just have a conversation with them, and do you think that if kids feel like, my mom has drilled this in me, but I really want to do it. I've already asked her. She's already said no. Do you think that pushes them to just go out and do it and end up in fucked up situations?
Yes.
I think if they're sneaky, they're just going to be sneaky anyway. They're going to do it regardless of if you give them all of the freedom or if you don't. They're going to do what they want to do. And I feel like when you give kids too much freedom, it's like, okay, well, you give me an inch, so now I want to take a mile. So you said I can go over here with so-and-so, but I'm going to go over here, and then we're going to have these dudes pick us up from so-and-so's house.
You know what? I feel, and this, I guess it's just my situation. Granted, I was a teen parent. So there's that. I do feel like because my mom was a little bit more lenient, she wasn't opposed to friends coming over. She wasn't opposed to like me going out and hanging out and stuff like that. When I got to be of age, I had already done it all. I wasn't like interested in going out and doing a bunch of shit. Like, I had already had 2 tattoos. I'm not really interested. I'm not in a rush to go and get a whole bunch of tattoos. You know what I mean? The only one thing that I did do was my belly piercing. And that's because I went with like a couple of friends and we just did it on a whim. But I wasn't like, I need to go and hang out with this dude. I wasn't pressed or, to do shit because I had already done it.
And it was the opposite for me.
I had already done it.
Otha was very, very strict with us growing up. My stepdad was strict. We could not go outside. We can go over a family member's house. I told you, we lived on the same street as my grandma. We probably seen her maybe 3 or 4 times a year. Like, we couldn't do anything. It was in the house. No family could come over. We're not going to family reunions. That's why y'all see me out so much. I think once my mom left him the first time, then we start running. She worked at night. So we was doing everything you could think of. We was doing it. It was like we was trying to make up for it. She tried her best to keep a handle on it because we were girls. It was like, you at work, you ain't do shit to us. You know what I'm saying? Mom was back in the house before 7 o'clock in the morning. In the summer times, we just ran the streets. We everywhere. We all on the bus. We all over Las Vegas. Places we shouldn't have been. Situations we could have could have probably been like so detrimental. You know what I'm saying? Just doing shit because we had not had that freedom. So then it was like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that until you're 18. Like, what you mean? Okay. Oh, okay. So at 18, it was like, oh, I went and got this pierced. I went and got my belly button pierced. I went and got another tattoo. I was just doing everything because you said I couldn't do it. Now I can't do it. You can't do nothing to me now because I'm 18, you know? So for me, that's how it was. Like, so I'm like, okay, well, let me try something a little bit different. And all kids are different, and you know your kids. Absolutely. So with mine, I'm like, I gotta give her shit like in increments. Give her a little bit of shit, and okay, then you ain't gonna ask me for nothing else to do nothing else right now because you good. Oh, I told her at 16, you can get your belly done. Your dad said, yeah. I said, yeah. That's it. Don't ask for nothing else. Okay, I'm not gonna ask for nothing else after that. Please don't, because the answer is no. Mm-hmm. You know. But I think that, you know, each child is different. Yeah. No matter if you have 1, 5, 3, 2, each one is different. And you might if you got 2 girls, you might let one get their nose pierced at 13. The next one might have to wait till she's 16.
Baby can't
do
nothing.
What I'm saying?
That little baby can't do nothing. My poor baby.
So, because you know what I'm saying?
Because I look at her different. Because she's my baby. I can't even picture her past 8. I really can't. I could see the other ones like, oh, I could see you at 16. This little one, no. Y'all know no.
And just normally the other way around. You get tired with that last one, and they just kind of get to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
No.
Pretty much.
She's such a good baby. You know, that's my dog. That's my dog.
That last one get to just do whatever.
No, that's his life. Listen, I think me and her are very, very similar. I see so much of myself in her. And I tell you that horror story all the time. She almost did not make the cut. So I was so disconnected from her when I first had her that I think that, I don't know if it's a guilt thing or what, but I am really, really attached to that little baby. No, she's going to be 8 until she's 22.
Yeah. But, you know, there's really no right or wrong way. I think that, you know, all we can do is just train our kids up the best that we know how.
Absolutely.
And do that. And, you know, like we all said, what flies in my house may not fly in your house. Mm-hmm. And that's perfectly fine. You know, as long as you're good with how your child behaves or your children behave, then I ain't trying to,
my kid.
I'm not parenting you. Yeah. So do what you want to do with yours. But with mine, we're going to have some little restrictions because I want to give them something to look forward to. And, you know, even with the clothes thing, I had a conversation with my oldest daughter not too long ago about really revealing clothes. She's never really purchased anything that's like super crazy, but like her friends are. They're doing like the tops now, you know, that the stars are wearing, where their whole boobs are
a ribbon.
It's a ribbon going around, and
you know the little shirt that just go like this.
Girl.
So don't even think I'm not okay.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe I was wrong, but I did say something to one of her little friends because I love her too. And I was like, why do you want to wear that kind of shirt? I hope you're not wearing that, because people are going to notice you regardless. They don't need to see all of that. And I don't, you know, I had to tell my daughter, I'm like, I don't want you to think that I'm sexualizing you guys, because that's not what I'm doing. What I'm telling you is that what you're putting out there is drawing
the wrong attention.
The wrong type of attention. Mm-hmm. And granted, like you said, because I told her this as well, you know, even with you fully dressed, people are still going to notice you. They can't help it. You got curves, like you're curvy. You know,
a vibe is a vibe.
Yeah, and
so if the motherfucker don't catch you fully clothed, that ain't the right nigga.
Exactly.
That ain't the right vibe you want to.
And to me,
attract.
It's like, what are you projecting? What are you putting out there? Why do you feel like you have to wear this ribbon top?
Yeah.
To get attention? Like, you're beautiful. You're a sweet girl. So like, why are we doing that?
And in that regard, I think that would be more lenient on a piercing than I would be on clothes. I know that sounds crazy, but like, I am not okay with seeing my child in no ribbon shirt like that, whatever the fuck y'all describing, because
it looked like a slingshot.
When my baby did, when they had their performance,
literally,
when they had their performance, there was a girl. I know she's only 14. I know her mother. She had on shorts. Her butt cheeks like were literally hanging out. I ain't saying nothing because they ain't my place. But as a mom, I'm like, I would never let my child come outside like that. The clothes, I'm a little bit more strict on. you know, Kalia has finally started to pick out her own clothes, and she's done a really good job. I was concerned about that, but I would be more strict on the clothes than.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I have to.
That's okay.
I know I've had to tell Jaden the last few days. Like she had on some shorts. Saturday we were going to my nephew's party. I said I'm gonna go change them shorts. She was like, "What's wrong?"
She
I was
can't
like,
help her body.
"It's the no. It was underneath here. That was out." I said, She was like, "Well, it's because I was sitting down. If when you get up, they come out. Them ain't the shorts for you. Go take them off."
Yeah, that's true.
I don't give a fuck what you not walking out of my house like that. And as a matter of fact, go put them shorts in my room because we're not doing that.
Yeah, no.
Like no. Like we are not doing that. I'm okay with the stomach showing, the belly. You know, I'm fine with that. The crop tops. I'm cool on the crop tops. But this shit, she had bought some other shirt. Like it went down like this, but the back was out. And my boyfriend was like, "Well, what the fuck is that?" She was like, "It's a shirt." He was like, "You not wearing that?"
About, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But it was more revealing than that.
This has,
this has none of that part.
Yeah, the one that I saw didn't have the band.
Just that part.
Titties.
Right.
And I'm like, what are we doing?
That's it. Like one swift move, that whole motherfucker is out. Like,
and then my thing is like, I didn't know like if her mom had seen it or not, because she had, had came over to my house, and I didn't know if she had gotten dropped off. And somebody, I'm like,
so you ain't gonna be like,
you're not leaving my house
right.
with that shirt on. I like actually said it a couple of times, like, hey. And she was like, "No, I know, mommy," because she called me mommy. She goes, "Oh, I know, mom." I'm like, "Okay, well,
when you gonna change it?"
Because
you're not wearing that.
I'm all walking them out, making sure like, where that?
Give me that shirt.
Yeah, you're not wearing. Let me throw this away.
Not throw it away.
Yeah, because it only costs $6 on Shein.
And that's
Let
the
me give
thing.
you your
They
$6
have. We were just talking about that. Someone said because of restrictions or in. Time is different as well. Like they are immediate gratification. One of you guys said that. When I was little and I wanted McDonald's, not little, but I had to wait till my mama got off or somebody could take me to McDonald's. McDonald's shows up at my house like every day. DoorDash. Then you got your clothes. Fast fashion is coming through. They can, everything just comes right to them.
Yeah.
And these kids got way more money than we did.
They showed
They
fuck
for
dude.
sure
They
got
rich.
more money.
Girl,
These the brokest, richest motherfuckers I know.
Can't even call their asses broke because they be having money.
No job.
You can't tell them no. Like no.
And no
you got
how to say.
McDonald's.
I'ma
You
pay
got
for it.
McDonald's money.
Yes. Not only that.
Well,
no.
you sure can't get there because I'm not driving you. So
Taylor grown, so she's still my baby, and she still follows my rules. But Sloan, the little one, she'll just go, I don't want no McDonald's today. Next thing you know, DoorDash at the door. She done told the big one. Can you order me some McDonald's? She said on your phone, can you order me some McDonald's?
On your phone.
she gonna get us some motherfucking McDonald's. You gotta fuck that.
Be ordering from DoorDash
They know how
from
they.
McDonald's?
These kids be having money though. They know how to save.
So much money.
Oh, you can save your own money, but you can't save mine.
Man,
so much money.
your money will burn a hole in their pocket. But let them
Exactly.
have some money. They gonna hang on to that money.
They'll look at something and be like, we go to Ross. I'm like, oh, Kalia, this shirt is. She'll look at the tag. That's too. Now I'm like, now.
But if you
now
say,
2 months
I'm going to
ago-
buy it, they be like, okay.
Okay.
Can I get this one too?
Okay.
Yeah, they be cheap. They look. Oh, you don't look at price tags when I say I'm gonna buy you something.
After baby birthday, I sure was like, she gonna give me the, yeah, you gonna spend your money. What?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
motherfucker. I know how much cash you got and how much you got on the Cash App card. I'm not buying shit. She had friends come
got
back
an
to my
attitude.
house. Okay? Oh, can you order pizza? They was at the pool all day that next day. That Sunday, they at the pool all day. Can you order us pizza?
Jaden can.
You could order y'all
You
pizza.
got it.
She don't want some, I have to pay for it? Yeah, motherfucker, you got damn near $1,500. Your friends, y'all want to eat. You gonna buy this shit. All this money, I just fucking, you got me fucked up. I'll bet you I won't feed y'all another day. I was like, you thought I was playing. I told you. They can come over, but I'm not feeding y'all.
I should
And
I'm
that's
gonna
that.
tell you how disrespectful they are because you just made me mad. I don't know if you can see it. Taylor, birthday graduation, we bought her a bag, right? A bag from a designer. 3 days motherfucking later, there is a box in front of my. She done bought the rest of the bags. Like, why did you make me do that? Why'd you make me spend that money and you could have paid for it yourself?
Cause why?
Yeah.
I don't even have that bag.
Cause why?
That's rude.
To who?
You're rude. That's rude. Just like
Rude with her bags.
And
Right.
the kids, I will tell you, the kids be
They
greedy.
do
They be
that.
greedy with their money too. Like especially with food, they won't buy regular stuff. But when it comes to food, Caleb, maybe he just it's a boy thing. I'm like, Caleb, what the fuck did you order for $30? And this is not including the delivery fee. What did you order for $30? Oh, I had added on this. He said, he went to Popeyes. He said, oh, mama, they got the things from Princess and the Frog. I said, the fuck are you talking about?
Beignet.
He said, yeah, I got me like 4 of them. I said, so when his transaction came through, I said, well, you spent $27 at Popeyes. He said, yeah, because I got this many pieces of chicken. Oh, I got an apple pie for later. I got them things. Couldn't even say the fucking word. And he spent $27 at fucking Popeyes.
They get on my nerves.
No,
he didn't even know what it was called.
Mine cheap with her money. She gonna spend the shit out of yours though.
I
just got a text just a few minutes ago. Mommy, can we have seafood?
Mommy.
Yes.
You only mommy when they want something.
Mommy, can we have seafood? Bitch.
They want seafood.
And my little gritty ass, I'm gonna see what's open. I'm gonna see what's open.
We gonna see.
I was over here Googling the little Crab Island places. I heard it was good, but it closed at 9. I heard
2
it was
days
good.
ago. It's cool.
It's decent.
It's decent.
I mean, the beach driving way on fucking Spring Mountain,
and it's DoorDashable.
Is it?
Is it?
That's what I ordered the other day.
I think the other one, what is it? Urban Crawfish?
Crawfish.
Yeah, they're on
They're
DoorDash
falling
too.
They're
out.
way
But they're not that
They
great.
don't
They
come to
used to be
me.
so fucking great. They have fallen off, and I'm so disappointed in them. The last like 2 or 3 times I went, I was just like,
They're not that
it's
great.
not-
The seasoning,
I've never been there.
the
Well,
sausage
when
that
they
they
first opened, they were so bomb. That's why I was always going to them because I prefer them over Hot and Juicy, and I fucking love Hot and Juicy.
Still ain't never been hot and juicy.
Boiling crab is.
I love
my
boiling
favorite.
crab.
Is trash.
Love boiling
Oh my
crab.
gosh,
They have
love
no
so much.
flavor.
It's their crawfish though. They not from. I'm not trying to be racist, but they're from the south.
I like their fried.
They're not from overseas.
the boiling crab.
Boiling crab got crawfish from like Louisiana instead of crawfish
you could
from like
you could taste the difference.
China.
Yeah,
And they little. Yeah.
you could taste the difference.
You can taste it. Why are you making that face?
I don't like them.
China got
She don't
crawfish.
like
Everybody
crawfish.
got crawfish.
No, I like crawfish. I don't like boiling crab.
We got some crawfish.
We might.
I know. I'm like
Oh, yeah.
literally like,
You-
what
it's
grocery store
easy.
over this side? I
got
ain't gonna make
crawfish
that
in
girl
Lake
no
Mead.
fucking seafood. She gotta be
They don't
fucked
even
up.
need to be like me. They just
Right,
be
it's
in the-
Monday.
In the gutters.
So since we were talking about parenting still, I don't want to like get too far off the subject because you know how we be. Do you or have you ever given your friend advice on their parenting skills?
No. Live your life, boo.
That's too touchy of a subject. People are very, very, very defensive about somebody calling out their parenting skills. You could be probably just saying, you could be just giving them a kudos, or you could just say, you know, hey, I seen this. Maybe, what if you tried this? It could be something so innocent. And what I've learned is when it comes to people's parenting, that's something that is very, 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 very touchy. I tried to stay away from that.
Yeah, I learned the hard way.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did too.
And I was being, it was very genuine, and it was just something that I had that came to me, and I was just like, you know, when we're in conversation and we're talking, and I said, well, you know, well, be honest. I'm like, okay. And I asked, you want me? Well, so I'm like, well, this, I feel like you could do this more because you haven't been doing this, and I don't see this kid like this. And it was just like, are you calling me a bad mother? I was like, I didn't say that. And I have probably never felt so small and felt like I did something wrong when I was really there was nothing malicious about it. I was like being sincere, and I was thinking that, you know, this person was asking me, like, saying, I want you to be honest, like, really wanting my opinion, because you asked me my opinion about every fucking thing else.
Yeah.
And chewed me out, and I was just like, you know what?
She was projecting.
I said,
she
you
already felt like a bad
never
mom.
have to ever worry about me saying anything else about your child, you, or any of that. I'm not never saying anything else again. And I remember she came over one day, and my ex was like, oh, where is you know, your kid? And she was like, oh, they're such and such place. And he was like, oh, I haven't seen the kid in like it's been like a year, almost 2 years. And she was like, no, it hasn't. And she started going off. He was like, huh, Shannon? I was like, I just sat there in the garage. I was like, when the last time and I literally just sat there and I was like, I am not, because I said I would never say anything else. I've never mentioned anything to any friends, because I'm like, I never, I didn't mean it to come off like I was trying to question their parenting or anything like that. But I wasn't. But I feel like if we're friends, and we can go and do everything else together, I should be able to tell you, hey, you know what? Maybe you should do this, or maybe do less of this and a little bit more of this, because
maybe you should stop punching your kid in the chest.
They're needing some. I will say that. You needing some. They're needing this. You know what I'm saying? And even though you may feel like they don't,
right?
Just try it. Do. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for me, when I look back, being a child, I look like, what did I need? Or what do I feel that I needed at certain ages? You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't remember just doing shit just because with any of my parents. It was always, anytime we celebrated, whether it was a movie or going out to eat or getting a new toy, there was always, because it was somebody's birthday or it was a holiday. There was never any just because. Do you watch a movie with me just because? Did you take me to eat at Applebee's or wherever? You know what I'm saying? TGI Fridays, wherever, just because? Like, do we do anything, go to the park, or hey, come ride with me? Like, sometimes Jade, I know she hate it, but I'll be like, you want to ride with me? She'll be like, no. And I'll be like, okay, put on some shoes because you're going anyway. Like, I don't give a fuck, like, because you're not doing nothing, so just ride with me. And then in those times, like, when she don't want to go, we have the best time in the car. Like, we be singing, she be talking to me about shit that she didn't even tell me that she want to talk about. But those moments when you leave here, that's what they're going to have. That's like, I remember. So give your kids something to fall back on. Like, I don't know, because I'm always at my daddy house. I'm always at my grandma's house. I'm always at my auntie house. I'm always at my cousin's house. Like, kids want to go over other people's house and have fun because they don't want to be with you all the time. But I don't ever see you.
Right. Yeah.
No.
And even outside of doing stuff, you know what I mean? Because not everybody has the money. We can do stuff in the house. But
it don't have to be nowhere. We could sit and watch a movie. We watched a movie today.
We could watch.
I was supposed to be working, but
I was about to say.
We did. We watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I went and got us some Reeves. It was almost my lunchtime.
Okay.
And I was like, is this on Netflix? She was like, no, I put the DVD in my PlayStation. So she went in and she was like, we got all the DVDs up in here still. I was like, girl, because I be keeping them. And so I was like, oh, I want to watch this too. And so she hasn't seen it in a long time since she was little, but that's one of my top 10 favorite movies
Johnny
ever.
Depp.
That's a Johnny Depp one.
No, it's the old one.
With Gene Wilder. Charlie in Chocolate Factory, not Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory.
Gene Wilder.
Sorry, yes, Gene Wilder. He's my favorite. But she didn't remember all of it, and she was like, you know, all these songs I'm singing.
Yes.
This is my shit. Yeah. And we watched the movie, and it was great. She lay on me still. Like, I'll come in the living room and I'll lay on the couch, and she come lay right on me.
Yeah. Just little moments. I go get in. I be getting on my kids' nerves. I don't give a damn. I go get in their beds. I'm loud. Every birthday, I play them this birthday song on YouTube, and I've been doing it since they were little. They are teenagers, and they still look forward to it. I'm looking at my baby like a couple weeks ago, and I'm just like looking at her eyes like, you're so beautiful. Your eyes are so beautiful. Like little stuff like that. Yep. Or if they're just standing there or they're just laying there, I'll come and just wrap my arms around them. I'm always hugging them. I'm always like kissing them on their cheeks. I'm always rubbing their hair, because I don't remember when I was little, I don't remember that affection at all. Every night when I get off the phone with them, if they're gone or we're separated, every night I tell them I love them. Before they go to bed, good night, I love you. Every night. I can't remember times where I just was having a conversation with my mom. She often said, I love you. You know, I don't remember stuff like that. I was not even comfortable enough to go. That. Not even that.
Because you'd be like, what's wrong? If you say, oh, okay, I love you, what's wrong?
What you did?
What happened?
What you do?
Like nothing.
Not even that. But like my mom.
It's still weird for me.
My mom on her off days, she could be laying in her bed watching TV. I was not comfortable enough to go lay in the bed with her and watch TV. My kids, I wake up with kids in my bed like, why are you in Kalia? She stayed in my closet. She stays in my bathroom. It gets on my nerves, but she's comfortable with, she's comfortable to be in my space. I could wake up there standing in my room, like touching my remote control, just whatever it is, you know, they're comfortable with being in the same space. If I get up and I'm like, I'm about to go to the store, they're running to put on shoes. I'm ready to go. I want to go. Can we come too? I know they're going to beg, but the fact that they want to be around me, I don't remember being that comfortable with my mom.
I have a question that just popped up, kind of segues off of what you guys were asking, like giving parenting advice, right? Now, do you feel comfortable enough with your parent to tell them kind of where they could have done? It's too late now, y'all grown. Mm-hmm. Like, do you feel like, I know that there have been times, and I talk to my mom, like I said, every day, and I was like, I really wish you would have done this differently. Like, I'm okay, you know. Do you feel like, is that a wasting time, or it?
I don't feel like it's wasting time. My mom and I have had this conversation, but it wasn't like we intentionally had it.
Right.
It came from conversations with friends being over, we're drinking, having some wine, and we are talking about our kids, and what I don't like for her to do is cry about it. Exactly. And I've told her this at least 2 or 3 times, because she's like, you know, I did the best that I could. And I'm like, I don't want you to feel bad about anything. Like, I feel like you did the best with what you had. Like I always tell her, we knew you loved us growing up, but as an adult now and as a parent, and as you look back, she could only give me what she had. And right. I had to tell her that. You could only give me what you had. Yeah. And then I think outside, my daughter is 16. My mom moved to Vegas at 16. I can't imagine my daughter being raised by my parents, mm-hmm. and then them releasing her to me at 16. She's fucking raised and grown right. now. What can I give her? Especially, you know, if they got an attitude, I don't want to fucking be in fucking Las Vegas. Yeah. She's from Fordyce, Arkansas. She don't know shit about this. Even though it was slow back then, it was too fast for her. Yeah. So at that age, they're rebellious. They got a fucking attitude. She grew up as an only child out there. Now I got fucking 7 other brothers and sisters. There was a lot. Yeah. So, and then just hearing stories growing up, her and my grandmother weren't that close at first, because my mama was a fucking teen and right. she was bad. So you don't grow an appreciation for your parents until you get older sometimes, you know? So I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I don't fault you for anything. I feel like you did the best with what you had. However, I want to break those generational curses and cycles. So at this age, I know what I needed at certain ages. So I'm going to try to give that to my daughter. And I would hope that whatever I'm lacking, my daughter understands that and sees that I did the best with what I had, and that she does something different for her kids. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it going like that. Like, we've had the conversation, me and my mom. She cries about it because she feels bad, like she did something wrong. Right. Or she wasn't a good mom.
The parents and a kid.
But I think she was a great mother, you know, but she could only give me what she had.
I talked to my mom through here.
I know.
Because she listens, and she listens fucking faithfully. But I talked to her through here because she can't talk back.
Hey, Mama Pam.
She can't talk back to me. You know what I mean? Okay. She can't interrupt me. She can't. I could say whatever I want to in the manner in which I needed to come out. And it's not always directed at her. Sometimes we're just talking, and when you get in the middle of something, you just keep going. She just so happens to hear it. And we have made a little progress in certain areas based off of stuff that I've said on here, because she may not have known it. And I think that here, I feel a little bit safer because I'm not anticipating her reaction. You know, sometimes when you're talking to your parent and you kind of anticipate what they're going to say or how they're going to act, you hold back. Mm-hmm. You don't say what you really want to say, or you don't deliver it in the manner in which you want to deliver it. Or they interrupt you, or they play the victim. Now you're frustrated and I can't get my message out. Right. So, with my dad though, you know, he take whatever I give him. You know what I mean? Like, because for him, it's at least you're talking, you're not cussing me out. Right. So he take whatever I give him. I try to be a little bit better because I was terrible at first, but he literally just, because what is he gonna say? You know, I think that he understands, like, I'm only gonna take so much from him. He's only gonna be able to say so much before I'm like, well, nigga, look. You know what I mean?
I asked this
and I don't have to cuss out the pastor.
I asked this question because we were asking about parenting, right? And coaching or telling your friends if they're doing it wrong. There'll be some things that I do with my children, and my mom, she'll just ask me, like, why did you do it that way? Mm-hmm. Or why did you say it that way? And I'm like, well, what I meant by this is, like, I do tell my mom, like, I really wish you didn't whip us when we were coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's how you learned, and I got that. I'm not mad at you or anything, but I really wish. And there's other ways. And see, this is how I, just like you said, you change it. So I'm not like sitting. I wasn't saying like, I
understand now.
Damn, mama, you suck.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
you should have did it this way. I'm just more like, cause she'll ask me. We have a really good relationship. Say, well, why did you choose to tell Taylor that, or why did you choose to not tell her that, or do this or do that? Well, the one time this happened between you and I didn't like the reaction. Or I saw that you did it with my sister. Or when you had all my cousins and it was 10 of us in the house. I saw what you did, and I wouldn't have done it like that if I was an adult.
I think that in that regard, my mom trusts me enough with my parenting. I don't think that I've ever been in a situation where she's ever questioned me about what I've done with my kids. She's like, you know, she's not the hands-on grandma where she's gonna come in and rescue them or whatever. So whatever I say, whatever I do, she know I don't mean them no harm, and she knows how I feel about them, and she knows that, you know what I mean. Like, that's one thing I can say, that she never
I'm thinking that it's not like my mom will call me like, why did you do that?
No.
She'll literally
I mean, I understand.
What made you, not like questioning my parenting, but questioning my thought process behind what I did.
She never.
My mom never.
My mom has never done that. She'll watch me, and a lot of times if I yell at them, I will explain to them why. You know, so she doesn't. That's one thing that I'll say, because she sees a lot of stuff. She be there when I cuss them out. She's there when I love on them. She's there with all that. I can't remember a time where she ever was like, oh, well, I would have never done that. What made you do that? She just, whatever I do when it comes to them kids.
Yeah, mine either. I think I curse and yell a lot more than she did at us. She fussed at us a lot. We didn't get very many whoopings by my mom. They all came from my sister's dad. But I don't think Jaden has gotten very many whoopings. I just do a lot of yelling and a lot of cussing. Like, a lot of cussing.
Y'all moms are
like
nice.
A lot.
Shut up.
Your moms are nice. No, my mom, she wasn't bad at all. But I was young when I had my girls, so like if I wanted to discipline them, like if I spanked them, she would be like, "You lost control." And she'll say it like in front of the kids and grab them up and take them away from me. So, but I was young. Like now, you know,
You lost control.
Yeah. She was like, you lost control. But see, my mother, the type of mom that she was, she could just yell at me and my sister and we would start crying.
Really?
She could just yell because she was so sweet. Like, she was so sweet to us when we were little. And if we did something to upset her and she raised her voice, girl, we just sitting there crying, broke down, like, ooh, like bad. So,
girl, I would be like,
that's Jade. Well, I cry. You know, anybody yell at me.
Yeah.
Mom I used to get whoopings for crying. That's when I would get whooped.
That was
what you in here crying for? Ain't nobody even do nothing to you. And I'm
listen,
I would get a whooping. Jaden does
bad.
that now. She cries. Like, I yell at her, she cries.
Yeah.
But what she does is she'll come in, like, and I'll tell her why I done cussed you out like that. Like, I'm sick of your shit. Like, I've asked you 3 times already. You don't do nothing until I gotta act crazy. Right. So now you got me in here fucking yelling and cussing at you. When you should have just did what the fuck I told you to do the first time. Now you want to cry, like making me feel bad a little bit. Now I gotta go in my room because I low key feel bad a little bit because you got your raggedy ass in there crying.
And now she got you in here with the flashbacks and all because I hear your voice getting higher.
You see how she looking at me?
She got me fucked up. And then she'll come in the room and be like,
and then they be apologizing,
Mommy, I'm sorry.
That's the shit that pisses me off.
And that pissed me off even further because now you want to try to love on me and shit.
That's in the text message.
And I can't like reject
text messages be breaking me down.
But it's like you have to love on them after that because if you reject them, then they gonna feel some type of way. Like I tried to apologize.
You got it forever,
and you didn't accept my apology.
Girl, they be sitting alone. Mama, you know, I really understand. I'm gonna do better. I
know you do so much for
us. They be letting on thick with emojis and stuff. Or they see you come out your room after you done yelled and they standing there. Don't motherfucking hug me because I'm still mad. Oh, they really good on hugging.
She did something the other day. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I was in there hollering, and I was like, you get on my nerves with that shit. I was like, I'm sick of your shit, Jaden. And then she was like, Mom, can you just please stop yelling? And I'm like, no. I was like, I'm tired of you. You get on. I was like, oh. Then she was like, Mom, I'm sorry. I was like, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. She's like, Mom, no, for real. I'm sorry. Can you give me a hug? No. I was like, no, Jaden, get the fuck out of my face. She was like, no, so you're not gonna hug me? And like, like, is she trying to be funny or is she being for real and trying not to cry? So then I like it when she was like, so I was like, she's like, no, a real hug. That's not a real hug, Mom. I'm like, oh, if you don't get the fuck out of my, I was like, Jayna, I'm really not your friend right now. Please leave me alone. I was so mad at her. She was like, but why do you have to yell like that? Why? I wanted to beat her ass so bad.
And then it's the silent cries. It's never the I'm gonna go in the corner and cry. It's you're yelling at them, and then while you yelling, you looking at them, and they got tears just flowing down their face like
that shit. Oh my God, I hate kids.
What you see? Cause you just got so upset.
I hate them. I mean, I love them, but I fucking hate them. They're like little devils.
Mine, all their faces be turning so red. The little noses and stuff. And as soon as I see them eyes well up with tears, then I'm instantly, even if I'm right, I still be feeling like I could have handled this a different way.
Did I yell? Did I take it too far and be like, did I do too much?
I think I've asked
but
y'all
no,
that
I asked you
like,
17 times.
Like, did I do this? Did I?
But nobody hears you until nobody hears you until you act a complete fucking stone cold fool.
I get quiet on my. I'm not saying nothing to y'all.
Do you guys do? At least for me, I get sometimes like if I'm yelling at them, I feel like I'm not gonna say that kids these days are a little more sensitive, but I always worry about did I say too much? Did I take it too far? Is this the day that I'm gonna wake up and something happened to my child because of what I said? Do you guys ever feel like that?
No, because I don't say nothing crazy. I'm just like
I don't always say anything crazy, but did they take it that way? Or you know what I mean? Did I yell too much? Did I say, you know what? I'm too frustrated, like I'm sick of this, or what, did I say it too much? Did I say it in a tone where they were already feeling bad when something was already going on? Is this going to be the time? You know, I always find myself sometimes going back and apologize, like, you know, I didn't mean to yell at you like this, but this is why, you know, and try to talk to them a little bit differently, because I don't want them to leave that situation feeling like too heavy, you know. Maybe that's just me. I just be worried about like little stuff like that, you know.
In this day and age, I think that conversation is something that has to be had. Yeah. Because our kids really are losing friends to suicide.
Yes, absolutely. At an alarming rate.
Yes, it's been multiple kids over the past year, and like you said, it's at an alarming rate. So it is important for us to talk to them. But I never feel like there's anything that I'm gonna say to push them there. But a lot of the times the kids that are happy, smiling, and always, you know, in a good mood, getting straight A's, doing everything perfect, those are the ones that are stressed the fuck out. So I tell my kids, like, hey, if it's too much, tell me. Like, let me know. I don't want you to ever feel like you're alone and that you can't talk to somebody. And it's okay to have to deal with a little bit of adversity. This is temporary. You know, a bad day is something temporary. So I don't know. I don't think that I could say anything to push. I don't fear that. That's not one of my fears.
Yeah, and I don't. If a person has that on their mind, it won't. And you might feel that guilt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You'll have that survivor's guilt because you're the victim in that, right? But it's not. There's not one thing you can say like, I told you to wash some damn dishes. You ain't wash some damn dishes. Get your little ugly ass over here. I promise you that won't be what it is.
I know, but if
that should be we need to have a really good
if there was something that were to happen, like you can't go back and ask them, was it what I said that made you do this? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and I don't think, you know, like I said, I have open conversations with them, but maybe it's just me. I just see like kids, or after something happens to the kids, the parents are like, I never saw it coming. The friends are like,
because you don't.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, I never saw it coming. What if I would have said this differently? You know what I mean? So
what I've learned in those situations, there's nothing that a person can say or cannot say to change a person's mind who has that on their mind. When you've made up your mind that that's what you want to do, there is no amount of children that you're going to leave behind. There's no type of amount of you don't think about the devastation that you're going to cause. Well, you've thought about it, but you don't care at that point. You know what I'm saying?
The pain you're dealing with outweighs all of that. So there is not one single thing that a person can do to say, oh, if I would have did this differently, or if I would have got to them in time. No.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Well, that was heavy.
Yeah. I just thought I would ask.
Sometimes it gets like that. But that's why a lot of times people don't have these conversations because they're hard conversations, right?
I'm just talking about to end the show.
I know,
that was
but
kind of like.
Well, I didn't mean to. I mean, we talking, you know.
Okay, well,
I feel like
let's do our for fun thing. Okay. Y'all want to talk about some wedding etiquette? I'll put this on there and I'm gonna tell y'all why.
I knew it was you already.
Fuck you. So I'm gonna tell y'all why. So I've been to a few weddings this year and like last year because I like love weddings. They are so beautiful. I love weddings. So anytime anybody invites me to a wedding, I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just please, y'all, don't get a caterer because I hate banquet food. That's the only thing about weddings that I hate is banquet food. I'd be like, where y'all having it at? Because, you know, you got a beef option, you got a chicken option, and sometimes if they got a little money, you got a fish chicken option, too. It don't be rotisserie chicken. It be the chicken, breast, and that little water stuff.
With the gravy?
No fucking seasoning.
With the capers. Y'all do 17
fucking
capers and lemon sauce. With the lemon slices on top of it. I do not want this shit.
Who approved that?
I don't fucking know. Like, y'all didn't taste
the fish look light skinned like the chicken.
And it got paprika on the top. And it looked like they boiled it in water in the little shaping dishes. It look like
it's boiled.
Nigga.
And I don't want no steamed broccoli at the motherfucking wedding.
And you get some potatoes.
A dollop.
And a salad.
The red potatoes.
I hate banquet food. That's why if I ever get married, I got to bring in my own people no, y'all gonna eat good, just know that. So I went to a wedding, my cousin and wedding, and there is certain things that you should not be doing at fucking weddings, okay? The wedding, we all know whatever time they put on the invitations is not really the time that the wedding start because they want everybody to be there on time. So normally the wedding starts 30 to 45 minutes after whatever time they put on the fucking invitation. If it said 5 o'clock on the invitation, but the wedding didn't start to like really 6:30, and you come at motherfucking 6 during this fucking ceremony, you can't fucking get in. Once them doors close, you should not be allowed
People
in there.
Still coming in.
Girl, somebody was beating on the door. I was like, what the fuck? I had another cousin answer the phone at the table, and I looked at her, and I was like, she was like. I was like, there's no fucking way. I'm telling you, I'm stopping the whole fucking ceremony, and you gotta get the.
I need security. I'm gonna have to have security, and I'm gonna have to have old lady ushers.
Somebody was in there with some fucking slides on, with some fucking shorts. Somebody else had on some fucking basketball shorts. I said, what the fuck is happening?
Where are y'all going?
Nigga,
I feel like that's a level of respect.
It's disrespectful as fuck. If I go out of my way
to invite you, because I paid for this invitation and your seat and your food, the least you could do is come up here
and alcohol because it was open bar.
Oh, and it was open bar. Yeah, and you came in here in basketball shorts.
Oh, that was out of line. You can't come in.
And I bet you they probably didn't even bring no fucking gift.
You getting kicked out?
Okay, like that is just disrespectful as fuck.
That's a lack of respect.
I was just like, I walked in, I was like, what the fuck is?
That's when you be like, whose side of the family? Who is that?
I think that I would have.
It was on my side of the family. That's the fucked up part about it.
You had a dress code? I think that I would have.
I'm having a dress code, and if you cannot for one fucking day put on some fucking clothes.
I didn't have a dress code. I just didn't have nobody that was that fucking disrespectful.
It's a respect.
Put on some slacks. What's wrong with that?
If you can't put on some fucking slacks and some dress shoes or some nice loafers, you ain't gotta have on the pops. You ain't got to have the Tic Tacs on and none of that. But you can put on. You can go to Walmart, get you some little $12, something. You know what I'm saying?
Slides.
The nigga had on socks with slides, and I was like,
and they let him stay.
Nigga, I'm telling y'all,
you better not pick up
y'all plate. Fuck a plate. You can't even enjoy the fucking ceremony. You cannot come. You answering a phone door. If your phone rings, I'm stopping the whole fucking.
Why is your ringer on?
Nigga, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is happening around here? Like,
somebody was banging on the door too. Because they're more important than
bitch, the door is closed for a reason.
All you hear is we sitting there. I was like, what the fuck is it? I was like, oh my God, I would die. Babies crying and shit. I said, this why kids shouldn't even fucking be about.
The babies there.
There should be no kids, but the kids.
But
the kids that's in the wedding party. Unless the bride and groom gave specific instructions. You know, sometimes you're a little lenient to close family. I'm just saying for immediate family members because they ain't got nobody else to keep their kid because everybody in the fucking wedding or at the wedding.
And you think if the baby not asleep.
No, I'm saying not no babies. I'm talking about kids.
But I'm just saying for the people there, like listen. If the baby is under a certain age and it's quiet and there's nothing going on, the baby is about to make some noise.
Oh my God!
Unless the baby sleep. The baby finna make some noise.
I was at another wedding in what was that? April, March, one of them months. I was at a wedding, and beautiful venue. Oh, it was a beautiful wedding, and somebody had a little baby, like little baby, and the wedding party's coming down. Everybody looked bomb as fuck. They coming, and all I could think of was the bride that. When she, like, I would be devastated and pissed off if I'm in the middle of giving my vows, because it's recorded and all of this, and it's a fucking baby wailing in the fucking background.
Get up and take the
wow. And people just sit there. They don't even get
the
baby to walk
the baby start crying while the wedding party was coming down, and I'm just sitting behind. I'm like, this motherfucker brought this little tiny ass baby. I'm talking shit the whole time, but the baby would not stop crying. She got up and she left out of the whole place before the bride came, and I thought that was good of her. But why the fuck do you even have this baby here? Like, you can't even fucking enjoy yourself. Who the fuck gonna watch the baby while you get up and dance?
I'm trying to eat cake and get drunk.
I came to a wedding to fucking drink and fucking dance.
Yes.
I got
the fuck I'm doing with this little bitty ass baby here?
Yep.
2, if the bride says something, do that shit.
Yes.
So when you walked in, I was in the back. You know what I'm saying? When you walked in, it was on the paper. It was, the preacher said it. Do not take any photos with your phone of this ceremony. You can take anything you want downstairs. Mm-hmm. Before we were even completely married, somebody was getting likes on their Facebook because she took pictures and posted them to Facebook before I even got a chance to see them.
That's not. I don't like that. That is a really good one.
Rude as
to
fuck.
Take pictures of the bride and all of that.
You know, but
while they're getting dressed and all of that. Don't do that.
And don't go live.
Yes.
Don't go live while I'm getting married.
I said don't post no pictures.
Wait till after we say I do and get to the reception. Then you can post whatever you want to post.
But as the bride, my groom can't even see me.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you taking pictures? But this supposed to be behind the scenes. You taking pictures of me. You're not waiting until after I've said my vows. You posting it right away. This man ain't even see me. What if he go in here and see
my
some
biggest
shit? Why
thing
are you doing
is
that?
if you posted on Facebook, if they were supposed to be at the fucking wedding, they would have been there.
Mm-hmm.
Why do them people give a damn?
Why are you going live?
Posting? Yeah, they don't care. My second thing is, yes, everybody needs to have an open bar.
Yes.
With that being
The
said,
end.
I don't want no fucking ticket. Give me
no, you have an open bar. With that being said, bring some singles. Tip the staff.
Yeah.
But secondly, just because it's an open bar don't mean
Be drunk.
you need to pass out.
Yeah.
Like,
And if I got an open bar, that means you better fucking bring a gift, because people be wanting to be like, oh, why I can't get invited to your wedding? Like, first of all, I don't even know you like that. Like, we not even cool like that.
Right.
And you're not even gonna bring no fucking gift.
Not even that.
And that's the most expensive part.
Give me money.
Just because we Facebook friends don't mean you coming to the wedding.
That's true.
And don't
I'm
get on here
coming.
putting no post talking about where was my invite? Didn't have one.
and I got one more.
Because weddings are expensive, and they come empty handed. It costs to do it. You bring money, and you bring, if they already live together, if they don't have a registry, give them something towards their honeymoon, or give them money.
Yeah.
Weddings are not for the bridal party. It's for the people anyway. You're paying for the people.
Yeah.
The least you could do is bring me a
$100
$50
a plate,
gift card.
and it's all these people over here. And I had somebody ask me again, "What color are your bridesmaids wearing?" And I'm dumb. Why?
Did she show up in the color?
3 of them did. 3 people and I was just, and then they weren't sharply dressed. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that you just unbuttoned this shirt from Walmart because it still had the lines in it. So now you look like you're part of my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's why, like, I always ask, if I'm not very close with them, I ask them what color are they wearing, because I don't want to wear the same color.
Yeah.
Now, this last one, I didn't know that they was wearing black, because I wore black. But
I think black is always
but
an
black
acceptable
is
color.
I thought
it's
she was
okay.
in the wedding.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did.
Why?
You was
like
dressed,
you
honey.
was dressed like
Because that's, I get dressed when I go to weddings.
Yeah.
I don't do it, because that's how I want somebody. If you gonna come to my wedding, be
fine.
dressed
As fuck.
Yeah.
Do not, because when I think of weddings, I think of elegance, classy, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on some fucking clothes.
Put on
Yes.
some fucking clothes.
We really do be going out.
And turn off your phone.
Turn off your. Because who you need to talk to right now?
Why?
The wedding
Why
only
is
gonna,
that important?
silent?
their ceremony is only seven seconds.
Girl.
So we gonna be out of here in a few minutes.
And don't
We
be
finna jump
wasting
over
my
this
food.
broom. If it's banquet
sorry.
food,
And
I'm
why
definitely
is your
wasting
phone not
it.
on silent
Why is your phone
anyway?
on
Because
silent?
you're
In
weird.
life.
They
Not
do this
in
shit
life.
with funerals too. After they tell you to turn, they make announcements before the wedding starts, before all of that shit. please put your phones on silent. And you can look over and did you put your phone on silent? They be like, yeah, I did. And no,
and like it's always some stupid ass music too. Like, don't bet.
You can find me in the club. You be like looking at the motherfucker like
your
what
old ass.
is you doing?
Why do your old ass have that on there anyway?
So bottom line is have an open bar, have some good food,
and you get your asses dressed.
Yes, put on some fucking clothes.
Have some respect. Don't show up in no damn basketball shorts. Where are you
or
going?
Slides
with the socks though.
And if you can't buy something in the registry, bring a gift card, bring some cash, bring something.
Cash is always good.
And plus ones, if I didn't put it on them,
don't bring no.
I ain't pay that. She ain't gonna eat.
Extra. And if your kid is under,
please don't bring extra people if you didn't.
Don't bring no kids.
Get a +1. Kids shouldn't be at weddings.
No. And don't get mad at me. Leave their asses at home.
Find a babysitter.
Hey, it is what it is.
Anyway, we mean.
Again, if you're not already, follow us on all social media. That is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
Twitter
at SPSM_podcast. And on Cash App, there's no underscore.
Because we need cocktails.